Urban traffic is a major source of pollution that is bad for air quality and our health. An inventor in Europe has developed a wearable pollution monitor that effectively turns anyone with a smartphone into a mobile environmental monitoring station. He's doing his bit for the people and the environment.
In many cities around the globe, smog is a daily problem. The pollution affects people's health by causing respiratory diseases. One of the problems, you can't really see or smell it. Romain Lacombe from France wanted to help. His startup Plume Labs has built a device called Flow. It's a miniature laboratory that analyzes air quality and alerts users when pollutant concentrations are high. By crowdsourcing the data, Lacombe also plans to create an online map that informs users where to find cleaner air. That could help city dwellers avoid pollution hotspots. And the data about polluted areas could spur politicians to take action.
Do you like that? If you are also doing your bit, tell us about it. Visit our website or send us a tweet. #DoingYourBit. We share your stories.
I've got good news for all the football fans out there. Did you know that you can actually save the environment while playing football? Well, it sounds very unlikely considering you're trying to find the connection between football and the environment, but my colleague NT knows more about this. NT, convince us a little bit more.
Yes, indeed. The Forest Green Rovers soccer team may be fifth in the English League, but when it comes to environmental issues, they are number one. From a wooden stadium to vegan snacks, the club is eco-friendly and ethical all the way. Let's find out how they're doing this.
Typically English football weather. It's cold and wet, but the Forest Green Rovers don't mind. They're the world's first ever fully sustainable football club, and they're revolutionizing the beautiful game. Ex-hippie and millionaire do-gooder Dale Vince's green energy company revolutionized the energy market. Now he's turned to football.
We've changed where the energy comes from in the stadium. We've created an organic football pitch. We catch the water from underneath the pitch and put it into tanks and then back on the pitch in a big cycle. And along the way, get our fans and the wider world of football interested in the world of eco stuff.
Initially, many fans put this off as eco-nonsense. Soon they got used to the electric charging station outside the stadium and solar panels on its roof, and even seaweed fertilizer for the pitch. Until the club began replacing meat with vegan burgers and snacks because of the carbon footprint. Many fans are still adjusting to this change, but doing their best.
Makes a choice, you know, even if you're not a vegan yourself, it's only, I don't know, 90 minutes out of your week.
People still struggle perhaps with the oat milk and the soya, but I'm amazed how many fans are now saying that actually they're enjoying the food.
Officially, even the players swear by vegan food. It supposedly improves their athletic performance. They've set their targets on climbing from England's 5th football division to the 2nd. A new, fully sustainable stadium is planned too.
The stadium itself has been designed for us by Zaha Hadid, world-renowned designers of buildings and sports stadia, and it's going to be the first in the world to be completely built of wood, which is a very sustainable material.
They're aiming for sustainable success. But tonight's opponent, Truro City, isn't making it easy for them, scoring a late equalising goal. Still, green is the colour of hope, and so the Forest Green Rovers Eco Club remains ambitious.
The Seychelles are a favorite holiday destination of the fabulously wealthy, such as Prince William and the Duchess of Cambridge, who spent their honeymoon there. The islands are home to unique biodiversity and a large number of endemic native species that need protection. Let's take a look at some of the efforts underway to ensure that one of the most beautiful corners of the world stays that way.
It's easy to fall in love with a place like this. 4 centuries ago, European seafarers were enchanted. Nowadays, Hollywood stars and other celebrities like to vacation here. North Island is a small granite island in the Seychelles that boasts one of the world's most exclusive and expensive resorts. A night here costs thousands of euros, but the tourists don't come only for luxury. Karl Havemann is the environment manager at the resort.
Everything run on North Island is done with environment in the background. The main reason the island was bought was to rehabilitate the island to what it looked like before humans settled on the island. So there is great potential for this island to be a key biodiversity hotspot in the Seychelles.
The Vallée de Mai Nature Reserve on the island of Prélin is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. The large and well-preserved palm forest has endemic species like the blue pigeon and the coco de mer. Its large fruit weighs up to 25 kilos and contains the largest seeds of any plant in the world. Lindsay Chung Seng is a biologist and an expert on the animals and plants of the archipelago.
I get very proud when I think of the coco de mer. I think it's the thing that really epitomizes the Seychelles. There's an added responsibility. It doesn't belong to us. It belongs to the rest of the world, and because it's only found there, you are the guardian for the rest of the world. So you have to make sure that it doesn't become extinct.
That also applies to the coral reefs, which have experienced major die-offs caused by global warming. Conservationists have undertaken efforts to revive them. Special glue attaches corals to the rocks. This sense of guardianship and respect for nature are widespread in the Seychelles. It was the first nation to enshrine nature conservation in its constitution. Tourism is the country's main source of income, but there are no huge hotels or resort complexes. The focus is more on wealthy holidaymakers and discreet luxury retreats. About 200,000 visitors come to the Seychelles every year. To protect the tourism industry, people involved in biodiversity management meet regularly at a hotel in the capital, Victoria. Maintaining and protecting nature here is expensive and time-consuming. Minister of the Environment, Didier Doglé, says it's well worth the effort.
Biodiversity is very much what we sell. It's the beauty of the island, it's the fish in the ocean, the coral reefs, in the mountains, the birds, the plants. So without biodiversity, without a healthy marine and terrestrial environment, the economy of Seychelles has got no chance. This country will not be a viable country.
Many might say the Seychelles is a paradise today. But it will take work and money to make sure that the islands remain beautiful and the environment healthy. Without that, the Seychelles will lose the rich diversity of plant and animal life that makes it unique. And this might become just another pretty beach.
And that's all for today's Echo at Africa show. We hope you enjoyed our latest edition about nature and the environment. Thanks for watching, and bye-bye from Lagos, Nigeria.
Well, and remember, for any questions or suggestions, ideas on any stories you'd like us to cover, visit our websites and learn more about Echo at Africa. You can also reach us on our social media platforms, where you'll be able to reconnect with NT and myself and be able to share your ideas there. My name is Joy Doreen Bira from Nairobi, Kenya. Until next time, bye-bye.